Burkina Faso received 100 powerful armored vehicles from China. This was not a gift. It was a symbol of self-respect. 40 Narinco VP-11S, 50 Narinco VP-14S, and 17 Caterpillar excavators to build our land. The VP-11 is a monster on wheels. 10 tons of protection, can survive landmines, carry 8 soldiers, and fire heavy guns. Already used in Mali, Gabon, and Côte d'Ivoire. The VP-14, even stronger, can carry 12 people, survive 16 kilograms bombs under wheels, and stop armor-piercing bullets. Built for desert battles. Built to save lives. Building a new army. This is just one batch. 3 more are coming. But Traoré didn't stop with vehicles. In January 2025, 6 WMA-301 fire support vehicles came from China. 105mm guns, made for high-impact battlefield support. Also, 81mm self-propelled mortars for flexible attacks. In March, more than 80 new trucks arrived from China. Pickups, fuel tankers, crane trucks, all made for movement and supply.
Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this Facebook page and YouTube channel. Okay guys, without wasting much of time, I would like to play you guys a video. See the support from Russia and China. See how they massively supported Ibrahim Traoré. Bro, take your time and watch this video. Just see the kind of ammunition cards they gave to Ibrahim Traoré to combat insurgency, to combat these Westerners that are sending Al-Qaeda and terrorists to Burkina Faso. Let me give you guys a chance to watch this video, see what happened. They will come back. Please, let's just watch and go. Share this video, I beg you. Before then, follow me on TikTok. Please, let's hit 1,000 followers on TikTok. As you do so, God bless you. Watch this video, they will come back.
The day Ibrahim Traoré took over, a nation in pain. He didn't take power to sit on a golden chair, feel proud, or get rich. For 30 years, he watched his people suffer. Injustice, poverty, terrorism, and fear ruled the land. He rose to flip the system upside down. The Western control, deep corruption, weak army, and lost territory, he wanted to change it all. His mission was to bring back peace, freedom, strength, and development. And he proved it's possible. For 3 years, he worked day and night without rest. Traoré knew that relying on the West would only destroy Burkina Faso further. More debts, more conflicts, more poverty, more slavery, and new problems every year. He made up his mind, no more begging from colonizers. Instead, he turned to those who never colonized Africa. Then, he did the unthinkable, he shocked the world. He kicked out the French and the Americans. Yes, he knew the risk. He knew the army might become weaker for a time, and terrorists might push forward. But he also knew one truth. Once the West is out, the terrorists will be orphaned. And that's exactly what happened. In 2023, Traoré went to Russia and spoke directly with President Putin. He shared his bold vision for Burkina Faso, even though he was young, and the future was uncertain. But Putin saw something real in him. He trusted Traoré and sent a team to support him. With that backing, Traoré moved forward. He reached out to China and Turkey, following a clear goal. To build a strong army and free Burkina Faso, once and for all. Chinese steel, African courage. On June 6, 2024. Burkina Faso received 100 powerful armored vehicles from China. This was not a gift. It was a symbol of self-respect. 40 Narinco VP-11S, 50 Narinco VP-14S, and 17 Caterpillar excavators to build our land. The VP-11 is a monster on wheels. 10 tons of protection, can survive landmines, carry 8 soldiers, and fire heavy guns. Already used in Mali, Gabon, and Côte d'Ivoire. The VP-14. Even stronger. Can carry 12 people, survive 16 kilograms bombs under wheels, and stop armor-piercing bullets. Built for desert battles. Built to save lives. Building a new army. This is just one batch. 3 more are coming. But Traoré didn't stop with vehicles. In January 2025, 6 WMA-301 fire support vehicles came from China. 105mm guns, made for high-impact battlefield support. Also, 81mm self-propelled mortars for flexible attacks. In March, more than 80 new trucks arrived from China. Pickups, fuel tankers, crane trucks, all made for movement and supply. In April, Egypt sent armored ambulances and heavy-duty transport vehicles. Burkina Faso is not begging anymore. It's building its own war machine. April 8, 2025. A secret base south of Ouagadougou opens. Inside, deadly drones, Bayraktar Akinci and TB2 from Turkey. Eyes in the sky, ready to strike. These drones can carry smart bombs, MAMT. They see the enemy before he strikes. They strike without mercy. But we must be careful, civilians have died. And every innocent death weakens our soul. Russia sent military trainers. They taught Burkinabe soldiers how to fight modern war. How to use mortars. How to fight at night. How to move in small groups. Also arriving. Ammunition. Light armored vehicles. Communication equipment. Rocket launchers. Russia may soon deliver more heavy weapons, maybe tanks or self-propelled guns. But most help stays quiet, no media noise. Just results. Egypt sent armored vehicles. Temsa and Fad. Strong, fast, desert-ready. They also gave fuel trucks, ambulances, and transporters. Now the army could move far, and bring wounded soldiers home. Burkina Faso also opened its own ammunition factory. It's making homemade guns and bullets. There won't be any shortage, this will strengthen to all AES countries. Traoré revived and empowered the VDP, Volunteers for the Defense of the Homeland. These were everyday people, farmers, students, workers, who chose to become warriors. Under his command, thousands of VDPs received real military training, weapons, and clear missions. They were not just guards, they became the eyes, ears, and shield of every village. With the VDP, Burkina Faso turned its people into protectors, and fear began to shift from the villages to the terrorists. Under Traoré's leadership, the spirit of the people became the strongest weapon. Ibrahim Traoré didn't have a strong army when he came. He didn't have Western allies. He didn't have billions in oil or gas. But he had something powerful. The love of his people. The courage to stand alone. And the will to build an army from dust. Today, Burkina Faso is still fighting. But now, it's fighting on its own feet. Traoré has sent a clear message. Africa will no longer kneel. We will rise. And we will defend what is ours. The rise of AES, Alliance of Sahel States. 3 brothers stood together in 2023. Burkina Faso. Mali. Niger. They created AES, Alliance of Sahel States. This is not just a friendship. This is a shield. A wall of protection. A new African power. AES said. An attack on one is an attack on all. They began. Joint military training. Sharing fuel, food, and goods. Ending all deals that harm Africa. Building African trade without Europe or the West. They rejected ECOWAS. They rejected puppet leadership. They are building African unity from the ground. The struggle is real, the enemies are angry. Make no mistake, this is not easy. Western powers are scared. Because they know. A free Africa is a powerful Africa. African unity means it's more safe. So now, they fight back with fake news, sanctions, terror groups, bribery. They want to stop the revolution. But the people have seen the truth. And when a people wake up, they do not sleep again. Traoré said. The enemy is not strong. We were just divided. Now the youth are united. And they will not go back to slavery. Now in 2025, during an interview with Russian television, Traoré spoke with full confidence. He said, the day is coming when any terrorist thinking of entering Burkina Faso will choose suicide instead, but never dare step on our soil. His words were not just bold, they were a warning to enemies, and a promise to his people. 21st century is for Africa, long live Traoré, long live revolution, long live Africa. If you stand with the oppressed. If you stand with the truth. If you stand for humanity. Then don't just watch. Subscribe. And share. Be part of the voice that refuses to stay silent. Because silence helps the oppressor. But your voice, your support, helps the fight for freedom.
You watched this video, you saw what happened. See, Burkina Faso has gone far. They've gone far for it. Imagine, China, Russia, look at what they get. Not just China, Russia, Turkey. All these countries. They are just supporting this guy. The West know that Africa is not asleep anymore. I said it in my previous video. I said the only way Nigeria will get better, it is when the youths unite, come together. That is when Nigeria will get better. You see what Burkina Faso did? First, the president, Ibrahim Traoré, first of all, make his citizens unite. He puts that love in there. He did not share them to say, oh, no. He make all of them unite. All of them need to be speaking in one word. That's the first thing he did. Unity first in any country. But Nigeria, there's nothing like unity. No unity. That country is gone. Because the people, they are separated. The government separated the people. So that's why you see Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, the fight is there. Because cooperation is not there. So Burkina Faso, bro, kudos. You see the kind of ammunition these people have. Now they've now started doing their homemade guns. They are not begging anymore. They are not begging. That's how I heard this video. I said I have a video of Bola Ahmed 15. Come and see what this man said. Concerning Ibrahim, concerning the West, what is going on. I'll bring that video for you guys. But please share this one, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. As you do so, God bless you. And do not forget to please follow me on TikTok. Let's hit 1,000 followers. As you do so, God bless you. See you guys in my next video. Stay safe, guys, and bye-bye.